So, just as a quick little mental note, the Department of Financial Services has 13 different divisions in it, not just customer service and the division of agency and agency services. But right now, we're just looking to go ahead and grab some of the resources from Pearson VUE, which is the testing center, and I want to address fingerprinting, which is your background checks. So right now, we're just going to go straight to the how-to, which is the roadmap. So go down just a little bit, click that licensing, learn more. Now here on this page, it says licensing information. You know, they just revamped this. I was expecting a lot. They do a great job getting it navigated, but let's check out these frequently asked questions because quite frankly, let's click on right here. These weren't really questions that I ever get asked, and I talk to a lot of people. But let's click on that first tab right there where it says insurance agent, adjuster, general licensing, and compliance, okay? Number 2, the definition of transacting insurance. I wanted to come here because on the prior page, right at the top where we clicked, the first thing we came to was the frequently asked questions, and I got those big tabs on the bottom of there, and we'll go to it. It talks about appointments, but appointments are actually, those are for somebody who's already licensed. And the reason that they jump in so heavy immediately with the appointments on the other page, and now number 2, what's considered transacting the business of insurance? Because almost everything is considered transacting the business of insurance. And if you don't have a license and you're not properly aligned with an insurer, that alignment is called an appointment. So you not only have to be properly licensed and authorized from the Department of Financial Services, but every single insurer that you offer a policy for, you have to have a relationship with that insurer called an appointment. Okay? Now, if you worked in a telemarketing office and you were calling people and saying, hey, you should check out this policy, and then you hand that phone over to an agent, it's actually a violation. You can't even solicit somebody because everything insurance is financial. Do you want your financial advisor passing your files off to some office intern? Absolutely not. You want to make sure that all of your information is properly protected. And all of these hurdles that we're going to jump through for licensing, the whole purpose of that is nothing more than to maintain consumer confidence by establishing minimums. If you can't comply with a minimum, then you can't be an insurance agent. Easy enough, right? So I don't want to go any more into those frequently asked questions. What I want you to do is I want you to hit that first button right there where it says agents and adjusters. All right. So on this page, right in there, as soon as you come in, you'll see that gray box right there. Click that gray box for view license requirements. Okay. Now, on this page here, real quick on the fingerprinting. Fingerprinting is not done by the department. Testing is not done by the department. This seems really trivial because you're going to go through the process and you're actually going to be tested on this, okay? So your application fee is the only thing that goes to the Department of Financial Services. Your fingerprinting fee goes to whatever vendor does your fingerprinting. Now that vendor will take care of all the little FBI fees and the things that are all itemized within your fingerprinting fee. Prices will vary depending on where you go. Those aren't going to be fixed. Now, the state exam fees, those are fixed. It's $44. Easy enough, right? But I don't want to jump too much into fingerprinting. I think we pretty much covered it. That's about it. When we talk about background checks, it's just fingerprinting. That's how easy that question is, and that is a question. But right under that, you see that little area where it says agents, okay? First one, property and casualty, that's not us. Those are people who insure cars, boats, houses, planes, things like that, all the other things that aren't health insurance, life insurance, and annuities, okay? So the second one down, that health and life insurance, including annuities and variable contracts. Click on that, please. And that brings you to a breakdown of different classes, right? You see that resident health, health life, including variable annuities. So as you come down there, this right here, let's click on the second to last one there that says 214. That is, we can click on right there. Click. All right. Now on this page right here, this is basically the state of Florida's outline for you. David, can you do me a favor? I can see the little dings right there. Can you make sure that everybody gets this link? If they don't, I don't know if everybody has this link, or if you're following me, David's putting it down into the chat box now. All right. So now here on it, steps to obtain a 214 resident life license. Well, the fact is 214, 240, and 215, all the license requirements are exactly the same here. All right. Now you have to be at least 18 years of age. You have to be a bona fide resident of the state of Florida. Come on, guys. If you're not a resident of the state of Florida, can you get a resident license? No. Okay. You could be a United States citizen or legal alien. Keyword there is legal, and they're never going to trick you on something. They're not going to tell you, can a legal alien get a license? Dude, they used the word legal, okay? This next one doesn't matter. You can't be an employee of the United States Department of Veteran Affairs. They don't ask it. We'll probably bring it up again, but it's not one of those dots I'm going to put down. But here's the prerequisites. Number 2, well, that last bullet point that I just completely jumped over, must not hold a resident license in another state. See, if you hold a license in another state, you can transfer your license to Florida. If it's what we call a reciprocal state, if that state acknowledges our license, so if one of our residents could go to that state and move their license to become a resident of that state, then that state will do the same for Florida. So the reason that you must not hold a resident license in another state is that you can't hold 2 resident licenses. It's either 1 resident license and 1 non-resident license. So in that, they like listing that out, but we're going to blow right through that. Right now, I'm just running through this doc for you because this is the most truest step 1. There is no textbook that's going to tell you anything different than the testing center that the Department of Financial Services contracts to give you this information. So this is straight from the horse's mouth. Now, find a course, study manuals, click. Okay, so on that page, we just click study manuals, and now it brings us up to the examination candidate handbook. Boom. David, did you get that? Do me a favor, will you put that on the big screen, the candidate handbook? And then let's put that link into the chat box also, all right? So guys, don't worry about it. Everything that I'm going to touch, you have it. It's in the system. But if you're watching on your phone or something like that, I'm going to send all these links to your chat, to your chats, okay? So now we're in the examination handbook.